Do not let the sunlight fool you. It is actually minus 20 degrees outside. In the month of February, I read 7 books, so let's wrap them up. The first book I read was Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. I'm an Ali Hazelwood girly, so I ate it up. However, it was not a 5-star book for me because the lack of boundaries that were put in between Lucas and Penn actually makes my eye twitch. Next, I read Rings of Starlight, which I obviously cared a very normal amount for. This is definitely one of the top reads of my year. Mallory understood the assignment when I said 2025 was going to be the year of yearning. That man was yearning straight from the school of Mr. Darcy. Forbidden love, the debate between what's good for you versus what's good for the vast majority of everybody else. I had a nice ugly cry while reading this book, and then I went and rewatched Secret of the Wings, and then I had another ugly cry, and I basically have an ugly cry every time I think about it. So thank you, Allison Saft, for that. In between these books, I was also listening to the audiobooks of 4 of Ruby Dixon's Fire Blood Dragon series. Fire in His Kiss, Fire in His Embrace, Fire in His Fury, and Fire in His Spirit. It had gotten to a point that those were my bedtime stories, you know? It's a post-apocalyptic dragon shifter romance. Ruby Dixon never lets me down, but there were 2 that stood out to me. The first one was Fire in His Embrace. I really liked Emma, the female main character, but I also really loved Zora, who was the male main character. So the definition of would do anything and everything to be with his mate. What more can you ask for from a dragon shifter? And then the 5th one, which was Fire in His Spirit. Again, I just really enjoyed the female main character of this one, as well as the male main character. Again, willing to risk it all. I am slowly yet surely getting through my Ruby Dixon backlog, okay? And then the last book I read this month was Our Infinite Fates by Laura Stephen. The previous video I posted was about this one, but for me it was just okay. Part of that is because I think I overhyped it too much for myself. I am the soulmate trope girly, so I think I was just super excited to have another mainstream one coming through. I was super into it in the beginning, and then I felt it start to drag, it'd be slow, and then the ending was just personally not for me, not what I was expecting. I want to reiterate, it's not a bad book, and you might actually love it for everything that it is. This was one of my most anticipated for the year, and it was just okay. 2 weeks ago, I was on a cruise, and I had brought 4 books with me. I had my copo with me. I thought I was going to do so much friggin' reading. Nothing. I did 0. The last day, I picked this one back up again to complete reading it. Hope your February reading went well.